mind and space to the now, present moment. So take a few moments to center yourself with a body awareness and breath awareness. Come to the space of Sravana, listening, authentic listening, such that there's no thoughts from the past or any interference of ideas from the past. Just be in the pure listening space, in restful awareness. In that restful awareness, join your palms together in Amanjali Mudra in your heart center, Anahata Chakra. Let's invoke Swamiji, followed by 3 times Mahavakya to the Sadguru Vandana. Take a deep breath. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamutim Vandvatitam Gagana Shatrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Savadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguruntam Namami. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Bow down to our beloved Guru, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva, and to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Let's enter into the Bhagavad Gita, Insights for Seeker, Chapter 6. So let's look at today's flow of the session. We're going to do a quick recap on Chapter 5 on Sankhya Yoga for the benefit of people who didn't attend the last session or some people who may have forgotten what we did last session. So a quick recap, and then we enter into Chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga. And then we will talk about a very important verse. Are you your friend or your enemy? And then we talk about, conquering your senses and directions for yoga practitioner. We're ending with a Dhyana, a powerful meditation guided by Sri Krishna. And then we'll summarize this whole chapter before we close the session. So this is what we're going to do. With that, let me hand over to Sri Vedavyasa to invoke, do the invocation chant, mantra. Next slide. Nityananda.
Everyone. So now I will invoke the mantra to Sri Krishna. Hopefully I need little less noises, please. Yeah. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramarthanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. I salute unto you, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Guru, Master of the world, Son of Vasudeva, Supreme Bliss of Devaki, Destroyer of Kamsa and Chanura. Now, I will invoke the sacred knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with the mantra. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitaamritavarshini Bhagavatim Ashtadasadhyayinim Amba Tvam Anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshini. Om, I meditate upon you, O Bhagavad Gita, the affectionate Divine Mother, showering the nectar of Advaita, non-duality, and destroying rebirth, incorporated into the midst of Mahabharata of 18 chapters by sage Vyasa, the author of the Puranas, and imparted to Arjuna by Bhagavan Sriman Narayana himself. Now, I will start off chapter 5, Sannyasa Yoga. In the chapter Sannyasa Yoga, Sri Krishna, the master of all, teaches us how to break away from our bondages and become multidimensional to realize and express our peak possibilities. Please understand, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is the possibility of all incarnations, he teaches us how to reach our true state. Still, Sri Krishna explains here which of the two karma, action, or sannyasa, renunciation, is more beneficial. Still, Arjuna is asking Krishna which of these two are more beneficial. Please understand, Sri Krishna explains the paths of responsibility and renunciation. If we complete with the pattern of greed in Karma Yoga and complete with the pattern of fear in Sannyasa Yoga, we will drop into eternal consciousness. The whole idea is now reduced to a one-line message. Drop greed and fear. Live power and joy. And he asks Arjuna to achieve it with devotion. He explains the purpose of body and mind is only one thing. It is to achieve, to learn how to experience joy without body and mind. If we can learn to have happiness and bliss without the body and mind, we have achieved the purpose of the body and mind. Bhagavan Sri Krishna insists on feeling responsible and live the principle of responsibility. Now we will go into, it is of course the continuation of both karma and goes deeper. So today we will start the chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga. Here, Bhagavan about karma, the state of action, or sannyasa, the state of renunciation. He says it's not related to your doing. It is directly related to your being. Please understand, to truly renounce, the mind has to renounce thoughts. Renunciation of the past and the future by bringing our mind into the present space of completion is true renunciation. Sri Krishna is defining yoga. Renunciation of the fantasies that we feel we need for self-satisfaction is yoga. Yoga is the state when our desires, expressed through sensual pleasures, dissolve. We unite with our true self in this state. In this state, there is no gap between the divine and us. Let us now chant a mantra which Bhagavan is saying is very important for us. First I will chant, then you can repeat. Om Uddhared Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasasyadet Atmaiva Hai Atmano Bandhur Atmaiva Ripur Atmanaha. I will say, please repeat. Uddhared Atmanatmanam Natmanam Avasayadet
Namanam Avasayate
Atmaiva Hai Atmano
Atma Vaihi Vat Atmano
Bandhur Atmaiva
Bandhu Atmaiva
Ripuratmanaha.
Ripurat Amaha.
Okay. He's saying you are your own friend, you are your own enemy. Evolve yourself through the self and do not degrade yourself. God, it is so deep. He's saying you are your own friend and you are your own enemy. You have to lift yourself, or else you will be pushing yourself down. So it is you who has to lift yourself. See, Sri Krishna gives the technique to unite with him in yoga. The supreme consciousness by becoming a yogi. This single verse provides the essence of the whole Gita. He's saying one must raise himself with the help of his own being and not degrade himself. The being is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. You are your own friend and you are your own enemy. If you know the technique of how to lift yourself by yourself, you will become a friend of yourself. If you let yourself down, you will become an enemy of yourself. Next, he says, Om jitatmanah prashantasya paramatma samahitah sitoshna sukha dukkheshu tadhamayo. Now let us repeat.
Next slide.
Jitatmanah.
Oops, I think I deleted. Okay, never mind.
Jitatmanah
Jitamana
prashantasya
prasantasya
paramatma
pararama
samahitah
samahit
sukha dukkheshu
sukadukeshu
tadhamanaapamanayoh.
tadam mana panamanayo.
For one who has conquered the self, who has attained tranquility, the Supreme is already reached. Such a person remains in this state in happiness or distress. He or is speaking. He's saying, whoever conquered the self, who has attained that state of tranquility, such a person has already reached the Supreme. Such a person will take happiness or distress in the same way, heat or cold in the same way, honor or dishonor, same way. Means fame or defamation, everything in the same way. So Bhagavan speaks about conquering the senses. Conquering the senses or destroying the senses. If we try to control or destroy the senses, we will only struggle and suffer more. If we try to control our body, that is not going to work either. There was a great, and I'll tell you a small story. There was a great enlightened master. He was always in ecstasy, always in joy. One of his disciples asked him, Master, how are you so blissful? I have never seen you suffering. You are always joyful. How is this possible? Master replied, every morning when I get up from bed, I ask myself, what do you want today? Do you want to be blissful or do you want suffering today? Naturally, what will the mind choose? It will choose to be blissful. Then immediately I tell the mind, all right, be blissful. That's all. Now, I would like all of you to bring a paper and a pen with, and I'll give a small exercise. Let us do that exercise for 10 minutes. Please bring a paper. Please quickly go and get the paper. All of you, are you ready? Yeah. Now, please take a few minutes to sit and analyze. I want all of you to write down in the paper, at least write 4. All achievements you have achieved, not based on greed and fear. At least write 4 things. All achievements you have achieved, not based on greed and fear. Come on. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Please write it down. What have you achieved? And have you achieved it not based on greed and fear? Have you written all the four things? All achievements you have achieved, which are not based on greed and fear. Please write this exercise. All the participants who joined now. Whoever joined now, please write it down. You will notice that all achievements are achieved. If you notice in whatever you have written, if at all you achieved something, those achievements are not achieved based on fear and greed. Please understand, if anything is based on fear and greed, we will not be able to achieve it successfully. So will you please read through whatever you have written now. You will notice that all achievements, they are not achieved based on fear and greed. So now sit and contemplate consciously. Think about this consciously and actively. Consciously allow this idea to work on you. Which idea? That all achievements which are achieved are not based on fear and greed. This idea, consciously allow it to work on you. Close your eyes 2 minutes and consciously allow this idea to work on you. And decide, from today, I will not do anything out of greed or out of fear. Consciously decide, from today, I will not do anything out of greed or out of fear. Now,
So now we have a question from the seeker. Okay? So Sri Vedavyasa, here's a question. Did Krishna give direction to the practitioner of yoga? As you know, many of us are practitioner of yoga. So from this chapter, what did he give to these people? The direction.
yes. Sri Krishna, he gives directions for the practitioner of yoga, the yogi. Please understand, Bhagavan emphasizes for this path, which is looking inwards. Looking inwards is the only way requires controlling the mind requires control of thoughts. Controlling the thoughts requires integrity. When we continuously live of the thoughts happening in it's the conditions. So I hope all of you understood. Controlling the senses requires controlling the mind. Controlling the mind requires control of thoughts. Controlling the thoughts requires integrity. And when we continuously live integrity, we will become aware of the thoughts happening in our inner space. So what are the conditions which Krishna is stipulating? He's saying, look in, be relaxed, sthira, stable, and sukha, pleasurable, are the basic essentials of any meditation posture. Please understand, sthira, stable, and sukha, pleasurable, are the basic essentials of any meditation posture. Finally, Sri Krishna says, focus on me. Make me the supreme goal. He means our true self. When he says, make me the supreme goal, he means our true self. So the posture should be stable and pleasurable, focusing on him, make your true self. These are the conditions which Bhagavan is saying for yoga. Yoga means whether it is karma, whether it is sannyasa, whether it is dhyana, anything is called a yoga for the yogi. Next, Sri Krishna emphasizes that yoga should be practiced in the prescribed way. Let me interpret. Please listen carefully, deeply. See, all of you know Patanjali gave 8 steps. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, all these things, right? So Bhagavan Sri Krishna is also emphasizing on these kind of steps during yoga. Yoga does not mean just some physical exercise. I spoke about Sankhya Yoga. I spoke about Karma Yoga. I spoke about Sannyasa Yoga. I'm speaking about Dhyana Yoga now. So all are considered to be yoga. So Bhagavan is insisting yama. Yama is integrity. Niyama. Niyama means not just rules, it is authenticity. Asana. Asana means not just the seat. Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana. These are not just seat and breathing in and breathing out. No. All these are responsibility. So he's speaking about integrity, yama, niyama, authenticity, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana as responsibility, and he speaks about dhyana and samadhi, means meditation. Dhyana and samadhi are enriching. That is why Sri Krishna says, self is satisfied by the self in the self. Self is satisfied by the self in the self. No joy can make it more blissful. No sorrow can make it less blissful. One becomes centered in bliss. Now, Sri Krishna emphasizes on an important spiritual quality, which is perseverance, persistence. Please understand, we need to be more patient and persevere in our efforts for the real change to happen. Patience and persistence. Sri Krishna says the true yogi reaches the state of ultimate bliss, divine, with this spiritual quality called patience and persistence. He is emphasizing again and again about this. Sri Krishna is saying that the realized person sees the Supreme in everything situated in the Supreme, and all beings also situated in the Supreme. Here, Sri Krishna gives a promise to humanity. When he's giving this promise to Arjuna, it means he's giving this promise to the whole humanity. He says that for anyone who sees him in everything and who sees everything in him, he is always available to such people. Arjuna says, that the mind is wavering and difficult to control like the wind. Then, what will Sri Krishna say? Here, Bhagavan is giving detachment as the direct technique. Detachment at the root level will lead to detachment from everything else. So detachment from the ego or the images will lead to detachment from desires. This is detachment from the past and future. This is also called being unclutched. How to be unclutched? All of you? Detachment at the root level, detachment from everything, detachment from the ego or the images, which will ultimately lead to detachment from desires. And what is detachment from desires? The detachment from the past and future. This will bring you to the state of deep unclutched. So Arjuna, now Sri Krishna is saying enlightenment is possible. Arjuna wants Sri Krishna to give an assurance that enlightenment is possible for all kinds of people. That even if a person starts practicing intensely, but fails due to the wavering mind, it is still possible to attain the divine consciousness, Brahman. Sri Krishna assures Arjuna that there is no destruction either in this life or the next life for one who is on the right path, the path of yoga. Even a small amount of practice of this yoga will save us from the cycle of birth and death. Any yoga practiced will give us tremendous benefit. Now, I want everybody to sit straight. I will lead you into a meditation, Dhyana. And here I'm switching off I'm muting everyone because...
You can put on your eye band.
Yeah, and it's disturbing. Please put on your eye band, whoever has. Please close your eyes, sit straight. Let your head, neck, and backbone be in a straight line. Let your head, neck, and backbone be in a straight line. Intensely. Pray to that ultimate energy, Parabrahma Sri Krishna, to give us the experience of this meditation. Please do not move your body. Please sit down. Please do not move your body. Close your eyes. Let your head, neck, and backbone be in a straight line. Please do not, no movements, body movements. Intensely pray to the Parabrahma Krishna energy to give us the experience of this meditation. I still see people moving. Please do not move. Please switch on your videos. This is a guided meditation. I need to see you, all of you. This has to be done in two ways. Please switch on your videos. Very important and powerful meditation. Yes. Now, sit straight. First, visualize all your senses completely shut. Please don't move. Please sit down. Please visualize all your senses completely shut. Your eyes are closed completely. Please follow my instructions. Visualization to happen inside your being. Your eyes are completely closed. Don't allow any visualization to happen inside your being. See, understand, even if we close our eyes, we continue to see things from behind our eyelids, even though we shut our eyelids. That is the reason, please visualize that your eyeballs have become completely dark. You are seeing only darkness in front of you. You are seeing only darkness in front of you. Visualize your ears are also shut. Your ears are shut. Visualize your sense of touch. Visualize your face to be shut. Feel deeply that all the five senses have been shut down. Feel deeply that all the five senses have been shut down. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible. Slowly let your nostrils blow the air. Let your consciousness reside between the two eyebrows. Let your consciousness reside between the two eyebrows. In a very relaxed way, be aware of the space between your two eyebrows. Don't concentrate. Don't tense yourself. Just be very relaxed. Have a deeply relaxed awareness. Be aware of the space between your two eyebrows. Have a deeply relaxed awareness. Please put that awareness for a few minutes. Be very relaxed. Have a deeply relaxed eyebrows. Now, let us move to the next step. Let your Mooladhara chakra, base of the spine, located at the base of your spine, let your Mooladhara chakra be relaxed. Put your awareness, relax your Mooladhara chakra, which is located at the base of your spine. Now, move your awareness to your Swadhisthana chakra, located just below the navel center, 2 inches below the navel center. Move your awareness from Mooladhara chakra to the above chakra Swadhisthana, which is located 2 inches below the navel center. And relax the Swadhisthana chakra. Now, let your whole consciousness come up to the Ajna Chakra, which is between the eyebrows. Now, let your whole consciousness come up to the Ajna Chakra, which is between the eyebrows. Concentrate on the space between the eyebrows. Concentrate on the space between the eyebrows. Concentrate between the eyebrows. Now, relax in the Ajna Chakra. Don't concentrate. Just relax in the Ajna Chakra with awareness. Forget all other parts of your body.